What is going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Today, we are going to be talking about support, the most wonderful role of all. When I was originally rising up through the ranks, I mean a long time ago, I had these same types of questions. When do I do this? Why do I do this? How do I do this? Basically just trying to improve as a player. And there was a lot of things I was told all the way back then, even up to a couple years ago, of you should do this, that I now understand were just wrong. Now we're going to go through all 5 that I came up with, 5 ideas, 5 tips of things that I was originally taught that I now know are wrong. Number 1, splitting farm is good. It is not a negative. You get more farm across your entire team if you 2-man split everything. Now, 3-man splitting is a different story. Try not to 3-man split. If you have to 3-man split because you're getting a big spike or whatever, sure, do it, but you should not 3-man split. However, you should try to split every single wave that you can somewhere. If you're starting in duo lane and you back and you come out of base, on your way out of base, heading mid, try to split a wave in mid. And then maybe try to split mids with your jungler, your mid laner, as you rotate to duo and you help your duo with his purple buff. There's a bunch of different things that you could be doing. And this is something that I talked about in my farming guide a while back, that splitting waves is good. You should be farming as much as you can in support. The old days of, oh, just give this to your ADC. No, do not give all that farm to your ADC. It's just as good as on you. Support items, support as a role is in such a good spot right now that you are almost a hard carry. Obviously, you still rely on your allies hitting abilities and being able to follow up on you, but you're in a just as a strong spot to be able to carry games just from getting good items online and good relics. So split farm. Number 2, you are not the only warder on the team. Your ADC should be warding for himself. Your solo should be warding for himself. Your mid should be warding for himself. And you and your jungler should be warding deep. That is your job. You should be warding deep. You are not the only warder on the team, but getting wards on the back camps, on the enemy speeds when you can. It's difficult, but it's so worth if you can get wards on the enemy speed because you know when the jungler is coming out of base to that side. Same thing with warding around objectives. That's usually the spot that junglers and support should ward. Sometimes, obviously, you don't have a ward or you have 2 wards already down and your ADC mid solo will have to ward instead of you. You should be the primary warder, but you should not be the only warder. So get that in your mind. And this is for other roles also. The support's not your only warder. You should be warding. Number 3, kills are not useless on you. Far from it. Kills are just as good on you as they are on others. There are some scenarios where it's probably better for an ally to get it, but some games, a first blood can be phenomenal on a support. Getting an early Thebes and then being able to back and then come out of base with a full Thebes and the enemy support only has tier 2 Thebes, or even worse, he goes tier 2 prophetic. Not like prophetic is a worse item to build. It's just you're going to be that much farther ahead because prophetic already stacks slower. So it's timing on it. Sometimes it can be really worth it. But should you be like maybe dropping a kill because you're trying to let your ally get a kill? No. Confirm the kill. That is the most important thing. Get the kill. However, if there's a 1 HP, 0 mana support standing in front of you and your allies throwing an auto out right now, should you instantly Bach Assault for the secure? Probably not. You're probably fine. I know you want to. I get it. I understand. You should probably hold your Bach Assault for the next team fight that's coming up. But kills are not useless on you. Make sure you guys are confirming your kills. Number 4 kind of goes with the first one, but there is no correct time to rotate. It's not, oh, you got your first item? Head mid and stand mid. No. Oh, you still haven't backed yet? You should stay in duo. No. You should go to where you are strong as a team. If you are sitting in mid with Thebes and you don't have a ton of stacks, but your teammates are looking to invade that enemy blue buff, if you feel like you can help them at that blue buff, maybe split the wave and then rotate there. Or if you think that the enemy support's going to be there and you need to rotate just in case, you should rotate there also and maybe even miss the mid wave. There's times where rotating is going to be wonky. It's not going to feel fluid. Sometimes you're going to have to rotate where you don't want to just because you know your allies are going to need that help. But there is no correct way to. It's not do this and then this and then this and then this. It's not we're not doing steps to how to win a ranked game. No, it's like you're lost and you're trying to become unlost. Like you're going to wander a little bit, but that's how you learn. You wander. And number 5, and I think a very important one, just because you're support doesn't mean you are the engage. However, you should always be looking for openings. This one's pretty self-explanatory. If you're playing Khepri, you're not an engage character. Very little you can do to actually engage. Some characters you can root, and then that can be the source of engage if you're playing against like a Zeus or something. But if you're playing against an Agni and you're playing Khepri, there's not much you can do for engage. You could force out a dash if you hit your root, and then your allies can kill that guy. But you're not starting this fight. However, even though you are playing Khepri into this Agni matchup, this theoretical matchup, you should still be looking for openings. If maybe the Agni's walking up a little bit and he doesn't see you and you're hiding behind a wall, look for the pull. You're not an engage character, but you can still be looking for engage. And this could also be the opposite side of the coin. I want to talk about this one first because I think it's a little bit more obvious. If you're playing something like Sobek, or if you're playing something like Kuzenbo, you're not necessarily a peel character, but you should always be kind of looking to peel. If your ally, your backline ally, mid laner is sitting 1 health, getting chased down by an Achilles, push that Achilles away from your mid laner. You don't have to just go, oh, I'm playing Kujimbo. Sorry, you're dead. I'll go try to kill their Agni under his tier 2. Like, no, just help him peel or peel him and then go dive the tier 2 if you really want to. Do whatever you want at that point. But you should be looking to peel even if you're playing a dive character. But there it is. 5. I worded it weird. Maybe Mario thought of a better idea. It was 5 things that you were lied to about as a support. If Mario came up with something better, it's probably in the title. But there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.